Rangers are set to make a significant move in the transfer window, with developments emerging that have already caught the attention of fans and pundits alike. The club appears to have reached a major agreement for a forward whose potential and style of play have long drawn interest. While details are still emerging, the deal marks a moment that could reshape the squad and Russell Martin's plans going forward. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Oliver Antman admits it is difficult to decipher why Rangers have failed to hit the ground running under Russell Martin this season. The 1-1 draw with St Mirren on Sunday leaves Martin's side 6 points adrift of Celtic in the Premiership title race after 3 successive draws. The Old Firm clash at Ibrox this weekend is now a must-win for the head coach. But the second leg of the Champions League clash with Club Brugge is the first item on the agenda for Martin, as his side looked to overturn a 3-1 deficit in Belgium. Rangers were blown away by their visitors last week, but Martin insisted on Tuesday evening that the tie is still there to be won. Antman impressed in the victory over Victoria Plzen in the previous round, as he made an immediate impact on his debut. Now the Finnish internationalist is eager to find the required improvement in what will be a defining week for Martin and his players. That's a difficult question, Antman said, when asked why it wasn't clicking for Rangers right now. For me, and also for the whole team, it's still quite new. Everything, new players, new coaches, new system, new everything. So it always takes time, but at this club you don't really get much time. You have to get results straight away. And that's understandable, that's acceptable. Why it's not clicking is difficult to say. I think it's pretty much down to the simple things. We are not creating enough, and we are letting in 2 easy goals, so it's difficult to win games. Like I said, it's still quite a new thing. It's still quite a new process and new challenge for everyone, so we are only going to get better, and I think we can every now and then see the good things in the games, but we just need to show it for every single game for 90 minutes. That's the task. Antman's honesty underscores the challenges facing Rangers at the moment. With a crucial Old Firm clash looming and a Champions League tie demanding immediate focus, the team faces a week that could define the early trajectory of Russell Martin's tenure. For now, the Finnish forward believes patience and persistence are key, but the pressure to turn promise into consistent results is growing with every game. Now, in a huge deal agreed, Rangers have accepted a £10.5 million offer from Lille for striker Hamza Igman. RFC News revealed last week that Ibrox Chiefs had immediately rebuffed an offer to sign the Moroccan on a loan deal this summer. And it is understood discussions were restarted on Monday, just hours after Russell Martin all but ended Igman's Ibrox career following a blockbuster press conference in Paisley. Those talks have seen the framework of a deal put in place for Igman. Lille have met the release clause that was in Igman's contract, and Russell Martin revealed at the pre-match press conference on Tuesday evening that he expected the forward to leave sooner rather than later. RFC News reported on the interest in former Aberdeen striker Bojan Miovski and Youssef Chermiti, the Everton forward, over the weekend. Miovski is believed to be highest on the club's list of forward targets. Martin is also in the market for a left-back and centre-back before the window closes next Monday night. As RFC News reported in June, the player has had his heart set on a move to the French club since his camp helped talks with them in June. It has been an expectation this summer that a move for the striker, who arrived last summer, would ensue. The future of Igman is one piece of the jigsaw at Ibrox at present. Martin revealed that the striker refused to be substituted on in the second half of the draw with St Mirren after claiming he was suffering from a quad injury. Igman remained on the bench in the closing stages as Finlay Curtis salvaged a point for Martin's side. The head coach hinted at Igman having his head turned by the speculation surrounding him this summer and the prospect of a big money move to Ligue 1, and Martin insisted he expected the forward to pass a medical as his exit draws closer. Yes, I think we all expect that to come to a close very soon, and he won't be our player anymore, Martin said. So that'll be that, and everyone else is pretty much here. So looking forward to a big game. I haven't seen him, so he had a scan yesterday, got assessed, and then obviously stuff's happening today, so he wasn't in. So it hasn't been disruptive moving forward at all. I don't recall too many instances happening. I think I always just said to the players, just be honest with yourself and with us as teammates. I'd much rather that happen before the game than during it. It's happened, we moved forward, we dealt with it, he's got what he wanted, he looks likely to get what he wanted to play somewhere else, and it means we've got some of the money that we wanted for him. So I think it wouldn't have happened, but it did, and now we've moved forward and we can move on. Igman's imminent departure closes one chapter at Ibrox while opening another in the club's transfer plans. With the Moroccan striker set to move to Lille and Martin already eyeing reinforcements, Rangers can now focus on reshaping their squad ahead of a pivotal stretch in both domestic and European competitions. For Martin, the priority is clear: adapt quickly, bring in the right players, and ensure the team hits the ground running. In other news, Chris Boyd would hate to play for Russell Martin's Rangers team. The former Ibrox striker was a record-breaking goal machine during his time at the club and plundered 138 in total during his time in Royal Blue. But watching the current crop, he wouldn't be enthused about being the centre forward for them because the team simply do not supply the ball into the box for him to feed off. Boyd thrived off service and more often than not would be in the right place at the right time to add the finishing touch. And he sees the current side as being too negative and powder puff in their route to creating chances. They have drawn all 3 of their league games so far, against Motherwell, Dundee and St Mirren, scoring just 3 goals. None of their strikers have a Premiership goal, and right-back James Tavernier is the top scorer in that competition with 2. Speaking to the media, he said, "I would hate to be that number 9 for Rangers right now, hate to be it, because there's nothing comes in the box. Nothing. They get to the wide areas, they turn back, go back down, try and go out the other side. There's nothing in there. There might be a few wingers, Gassimer especially comes off the right hand, the left hand side. He cuts inside and tries to get a shot away. Yes, you could look at it and say, I might get on the end of scraps. Magoma, he flashed a lovely ball in during the week. I think there was one yesterday he flashed across. Apart from that, I can't really think of any time that you're saying to yourself, where's the Rangers strikers? Why are they not in the box? Why is there nobody in the box? Because it doesn't come in. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.